This is Kevin with Consumer Reports, and I'm reviewing the Griffin Optimus sound suppressor, Griffin Armament, and this particular part of the range testing is going to be with the 22 long rifle pistol. This happens to be my Smith & Wesson 22 SW 22 Victory here, and I'm going to shoot the Optimus in basically the 9mm configuration with the piston booster assembly in place, spring in place. The only difference is for this configuration, since I'm shooting 22 caliber ammunition, I changed out for the 22 caliber end cap to be able to get the maximum sound suppression. Now what I've got here is I'm going to shoot 3 different types of ammunition. Some Aguila subsonic here, some CCI standard velocity here, which actually will probably come in the subsonic range also, just based on this shorter barrel length of the pistol. And then I'm going to shoot some high velocity ammunition right there, this Federal auto match ammunition right there. Now my plan is going to be to shoot a magazine of unsuppressed, and then a magazine of suppressed to give you a little bit of data, audible data. Now, this data is all subjective. I've mentioned in other parts of the review, and I don't know if it's even the same particular part. I don't know how I'm going to put all these range testing videos together yet, but to properly get true objective data with a measurement, the equipment you need to do that for a suppressor really costs around $3,000, and just a standard, $100 to $200 to $300 dosimeter is not going to give you the response rate to truly capture the peak sound level. So this, again, is just going to be subjective. In my opinion, the Griffin Armament Optimus suppressor, Griffin Armament makes some legit suppressors, and you're going to get a very competitive sound level reduction just based on everything I've seen so far. But hopefully from the video you'll be able to maybe understand a little bit of the reduction in noise. All right, it's about 90 degrees out here, and my guess is, yeah, it's 90 degrees. My guess is that it's at least 90% humidity, maybe more. That's why I'm sweating my butt off, so just bear with me. But anyway, this is the subsonic ammo without the suppressor installed, and I'll just give you some something to compare with, and I'll kind of shoot down the road a little bit, hopefully, so you don't hear as much what's in the background. All right, so I'm going to load it up again, and then I'm going to put the suppressor on. Alright, this is the subsonic ammo with the suppressor installed, and see the difference. Yeah, extremely quiet. That's awesome right there. Most likely you're also picking up the sound of where it's hitting whatever the trees or the dirt back in there. It actually goes slightly uphill. This is the CCI standard velocity without the suppressor installed. Yep, clearly louder. It's not that bad, but I prefer to wear my hearing protection. Alright, this is going to be with the CCI standard velocity, which is probably going to end up being subsonic, and it is. You can clearly hear the action of the pistol in that, but again, that's extremely quiet. And here's the Federal auto match ammunition. Again, It's going to be without the suppressor, so it'll be a little bit louder. This is with the suppressor installed with the Federal Auto Match, and this is going to be supersonic ammunition, so you're going to hear that the crack. You know, actually, I'm going to probably need to chrono that, because honestly, I wasn't hearing the that same level sonic crack that I normally hear. So I mean, this box says it's around 1,200 feet per second. So there's a good chance that with the shorter barrel, it's not actually breaking the sound barrier. So to me, that actually sounded like it was very similar to subsonic ammunition, maybe just a tad louder. Went ahead and got my my Ruger SR-22 rifle here, so that I had some additional barreling to be able to show you some rounds that are actually hitting the supersonic, or you know, we were going past the sound barrier. So we'll shoot a few of these real quick, and then I'll put the suppressor on with these. All right, here's the same rifle with the Federal Auto Match ammunition, which should be supersonic, and we'll go through with the suppressor. Oh yeah, you can clearly hear the crack of them reaching the supersonic velocities, but it's also, you could easily shoot it all day long without hearing protection. And so I'm very pleased with what I've seen so far with the noise reduction that you get with 22 long rifle, even with this the configuration that we have right here, the short configuration, which will probably be what I shoot the Optimus with for my rimfire pistols and rifles. With the suppressor installed, we'll see if on video I can hit a few just steel plates. Let's see here. Wow. Now that with this is subsonic ammunition right here in this rifle. So I'm wondering if it's going to have enough oomph. It's not having really enough oomph to fully cycle the action with this Aguila subsonic. Let me put in some of that CCI standard velocity. Alright, we'll see how the CCI standard velocity cycles this particular rifle here. Maybe it'll do a little bit better, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh yeah. You can clearly hear the noise is all hitting those steel plates. The point worth bringing up here also is that you know, with any rifle, any handgun, whatever it is, you need to go through and find out what ammunition cycles most reliably in that particular firearm. You know, you can clearly see that potentially these subsonics aren't putting the enough energy into the bolt for this particular rifle to cycle it. It did on this pistol right here. That really has nothing to do with the suppressor or the Optimus, most likely. But again, you know, with whatever you're doing, whatever you're shooting, guns, firearms with or without suppressors, go through and vet out your ammunition and the reliability, and I think you'll have happier times at the range and in the field. Okay, for fun, I put in some of the CCI in there and put the suppressor back on the pistol here. Let me see if I can hit a couple of those plates down there. Oh yeah. That's it. Bunch of fun. I can honestly see that there's a good chance that most of my rimfire shooting in the future could potentially be suppressed. It's just so nice to not have to worry with hearing protection and the people that are around you. And you know, I don't know how the laws are going to come out with the Hearing Protection Act and the new bill that came out a few weeks ago, the shush bill that they're trying to get through. Whatever, I hope they go through. Thank you for watching this video. If I don't know, there may be most likely more parts of the range testing to come with the Optimus, just like I did with my 308 and 300 Blackout. You know, for this particular rifle here with 22 long rifle, I'll probably sit down at the bench and really look and see a point of impact shift and choose which ammo I want to use whenever I shoot suppressed with it. But again, as always, thanks for watching. Please like or subscribe or both, and I'll try to keep bringing detailed reviews.